Hello and welcome to Spacehaven Alpha 12. Yeah, that's all I say, isn't it? Yeah, Spacehaven Alpha 12. Yeah, so on the last episode we did engines which I have removed. We also did a lot of research on. We got a stabiliser down and our hull is stable. It would fly if I had engines, but I don't as of yet. Well, I do, but like I say, I had 3 engines sat across here, and I thought they gave 1,600 thrust, and they don't, they only give 8. And we're a bit on the why does that say about lighter? That says mass of 367. How? Are the engines at? Well, tell you what, let's unpause. Just in case mass decides it's going to go up for some unknown reason. There we go, mass is at 3,276, unpaused. And I thought, well, why don't we get the research done, crack it out, and let's get some of the big engines that we don't have to worry about, like we've been doing with the power. Instead of having these, we're researching the proper power ones, so we can get away from our dependency on the raw energy, and we can skip it over to, we ain't got none on the ship yet, we'll skip it over to energy rods. So that's what we're doing before we actually get out of here, and our mission is to execute a jump. And there's our lead researcher heading hopefully to do research. Maybe looks like it. And on our research street, they've cracked, well, you get basics, so they've cracked advanced, they've cracked the power generation. They're now piling into the X1 hyperdrive, which is a double engine. It doesn't tell us the thrust on there, but it'll at least be double the single ones that we've got. So, and they've got 6 out of 12 for the advanced, 8 out of 60 for intermediate, and 10 normal, but sometimes there is 2 of them that jump on these, unfortunately. As one starts, another one finishes, so I don't know whether you can only have one researching at a time. Doesn't make sense, but still. And as you can see on here, we've got very little left to bring over. Basically, it is just all the food. And you know what? I think we might actually just move everybody over, because we can't get the resources to do the growing, which I've shut it all down. I've shut all this down. There's still lights on because... why? Why are there still lights on? We're not... we're up to battery. Well, let's put an end to doing that then. Thank you. In fact, it might as well just break all links and then... no, break all links means... break all links. Thank you. Thank you. It's already shut off. Nobody can actually get into there, so... yeah, that's better. And I've closed all that down because we don't need the pods. They're over on the ship. That shuttle is over on the ship. We are still living on here. That's why all the food's here and everything, because they've still got the jukebox, so I can get some entertainment. And we've still got 8 energy rods before we have to really worry about anything. And I'm hoping if we can see some ships that come in, we can maybe buy a few more energy rods to sustain that work over there while we get research piled out. But they all seem to be on a coffee break. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing as you all seem to go for a break during midday, I'm going to put your free time around there. So there you go. How about them apples? What's the little checkbox for? Oh, that's for which ship you're on. Okay, that's good. Copy settings, paste settings, yeah, good. I'm not going to uncheck the derelicts, there's nothing on, they shouldn't be going out there anyway now, so that is just literally waiting. Get some research done. You're making everybody in that shuttle wait for bedtime. But I don't want to move them over because we can't use the energy rods. What's the research for energy rods compared to... it's more advanced, more intermediate, and about the same for green. So yeah, we'll keep with hyperdrive engines because at least we can start jumping then. We've got a single power. That one needs that and optronics, which just makes research faster. So we'll crack that out. Then we can start. Well, we can do his first jump. Then we'll put into energy refiner and then jump into the 2 and 3 power generator. Which sounds good. And let's get a speed up. See, there is nothing left to actually do on here apart from it's somewhere to use the energy rods. But then there's nothing for them to do on there. Luckily enough, everything's squared away as well, which is kind of weird but nice. Right, let's run through rules. Yeah, it's just energies. So let's go ahead and bag all them and say don't put them in there. They are currently all going in here. Yeah. Nothing else is, nothing else needs to. Oh, yeah, we've got a recycler over here as well, so I know you're gonna moan at me, there's no scrap to do out with, but do you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna put a new statement in. If we have less than 15 water, mech water, that's gonna flash at me. What's wrong with you two? Cannot remove spacing, bad environmental temperature. Yeah, that's because she's sat next to the side of a power generator. I wonder how fast they could move it. That power generator, the really big ones, 3 bars wide. Let's put that on priority. Let's move that to there. Chuck it on high priority. Excuse me. There's nothing left to dismantle. So there should actually... What have you put in there? Oh no, it's just... Yeah, that's fine. That can stay in. We could do it all hands on deck while you're idling over here because you've nothing to do. What are you doing? Idling. You are Monique. And guess what, Monique? You've just volunteered to permanently work on the other ship. Yes, because we don't need your... We don't really need them over here. They can all go and work on the other ship. It'd be preferable. In fact, there's nothing nobody can do over here. So do you know what? Nobody's going to work over there anymore. That solves that problem of being idle, you lazy people. Get over here and get some work done. Or at least idle on this ship. I'm just going to ask how everything is working. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. God, that took a while, didn't it? Yep. Come on. Keep that research bunch on. Oh, come on. Right. Can that be constructed? Who's our constructor? Hendrix. Can I find Hendrix? Really? There you are. Drop what you're doing and go build the blooming power. Other people can haul it over. Links, you son of a... Fine. That's my bad. Can I... No, I don't want to put it down there. Right. At least somebody get this one going. Hendrix, don't go wandering off. See, you've even got Bev out at research sheet now. She's got to come over here and do it. Oh my god. Now Elaine's doing it. Alian? Where's Hendrix? Taking a chuffing break. Get your ass drafted and get down here. Because you are our best constructor and you've let it to other people. You're going to stay drafted. I don't care. I've had enough of you. I really am. You're just going to... Yep. Drafted. So you can go to there now. You can go into there. And you don't have to connect anyway, so we can bypass the cross cutout. Yeah, spaghetti. We all love spaghetti. Yeah. You're even going to miss afternoon lunch when everybody's having a nice little pot of tea. You are going to stand there. Right, get away. Go. Alright, that can get... No. Actually, get the bear, please. That can be relocated over here. We don't really need it over there. You'll go over there to eat. You'll go over there to sleep. Well, you go over there to sleep and party. Shall we say? Right. What's wrong with the... Why are we doing stuff that we're not supposed to be? Temperature! Huh. Oxygen? Oxygen's good. You're a bit chilly. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. So let's move that, because at some point I might... Oh, I can't. I can put it there. So at some point I might want to put a wall through these. I don't know. You don't really need to, but see, plenty of wall up there. Spacesuit locker would be good. What would that be under? Yeah, we already know. So no wall there, but there is a light which can go. Do we actually have a light here anywhere? I don't think we do we? So you can go there. We might as well high prioritize it. Perla. Yep. Make it high priority. Then that can go there. So that next time you have to do something, you can get back into warmth. Let's open that, please, because that'll spread heat out quicker. You're going to spread heat out quicker. Going on that theory. Comfort. Yes, it still keeps the harshness out, so that's good. That's not too bad an area. So comfort's good. Heating's getting there. Oxygen's fine. Don't look at that again. CO2's safe. Hazardous gas. That's good. Water vapor. So we need that to be as like the oxygen when I took it. Ready's none. So we've got what? Medium. Don't have any water vapor to collect it with, so vents are all open. Sunshine. Oh. Show available jobs. That's nice, because there's no available jobs. Yeah, we just need that research to pop up now then. We don't have a heater down there, do we? So that's going to struggle. Yep. That's going to struggle. Might as well bang a... I would have said a bang a wall heater in there, but... Just chuck one there and one there. So go heater, electric terminal, lights. Is there anywhere that's dark? Do you have a lights indicator? Isolated, none. Don't really have a darkness meter, so I mean that's dark in there, but then that's going to be dark because, well, there's no lights. That's going to be a wall anyway. On two. That's going to be the wall. do have a light there. Where would that power have to stretch to? See, that'd be there, wouldn't it? I could put one in. We can actually put one in. Then we can move it, can't we? Yes, I know you're struggling, but did I not put a... Yes, it's there. So that should actually heat that up enough from there. That'll heat that up. I'll bring it all up to better temperatures. Heater, heater, heater. Really? Nobody's going to go build their meters. Monique, where's Monique? Oh, you're actually building that heater. Good. You're building that heater, and you're building that heater. So why do we have him doing construction? Yeah, look at that. That's better. All the heat's down here. We don't care about that. That can be uncomfortable if we need it to be. And we can even stick a spacesuit locker door. Right. Where does that take up? That takes up 2 tiles, so why can't we? Blocking now. You daft nana. Nope, 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 because that's going to be another cargo. I'm not really using, but then I can just walk into one of them to get a spacesuit. This side could be a bit. No, so that's blocking that water. You've got one up there. Go. Make them walk for a bit. I'm only in 3 going. Is it getting near bedtime again already? Right, you're going to get in it. I thought you were going to get in a shuttle, then. You come back with all 3 of them. What the hell did the thing? You went over for food, didn't you? Because they haven't transferred the food. Knock that on the head. Send everything. Set water, leave about 4. Everything else can come over. And you can eat over here. Yeah, it's very strange. I mean, why? Why is not the best researcher doing the research? Why is she sat around doing absolutely nothing? Oh dear. Right. Research. You're not too bad. You're absolutely terrible, so you never do it. You never do it. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3. One of you is my constructor, so you should be building first. You do that and not a lot else. don't want you doing absolutely anything else. Unless you have to. You are a miner, which you are. Yeah, but we can actually put you up. So we've got 2 benches. No, we can't actually do industry. So you do botany, so we should really take you off of that. You only do industry. Well, anyway. We can up that. So you should do industry. Mining. And then that. And then nothing else. You're only good at botany and industry. Put you on in that. Let's take them out completely. Yeah, that's good. So you can do research, but I don't need doing research. Don't you do that, don't do that, don't do that, all that. Gonna leave that on for them. You need to do logistics. It's your top priority, that's your next priority, that's your third. That's your top. That's your next. That's your third job. Can't do that with you because you're on constructor maintenance. We need both of them high. But you're a good researcher as well. So let's not have you do anything there. You are the good researcher. Let's take you off that as well. Industry we've got covered. Mining we've got covered. Maintenance, yeah, we've got covered. Botany, nobody's that good apart from him, so you should continue to do it. And you're not very good at medical, we can change that if them two get injured. You're really good at medical, but hey, don't do botany, simple as. Don't construct, don't do maintenance. You're good at that, good at that. You're not going to do research, but you can do that. Yeah, nah, at research. But I don't think you did logistics first. Medical, fine. Minor. Let's roll with it. See how that gets on. Blah 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 blah. Been out in space too long. Let's see how that goes. That should just put the top 2 people I've said do research. And unfortunately, it is Hendrix, but Hendrix and Bev are the only ones that do it, apart from Eleni. Alain. Or Alain, whichever. So yeah, Bev, that. Everybody else is idling. What can we get them to do? Well, shouldn't you actually be transferring goods? spring you from there. No, because I told you not to work on that. Excuse me. Right. Let's have a look. You can go work over there. You can go work over there. And you can go work over there. So it's Hendrix, Bev, and Elaine. Elaine, Bev, Hendrix. Go bring stuff over here. Instead of just dawdling. You have plenty of time to do absolutely nothing. See, they're going to come over here to sleep. So that's fine. So let's select all, get rid of it out of that one. Now select all, get rid of it out of that one. And then you chuck everything in that one, which is really close to airlock. And somebody needs to come and turn power on before it gets cold over here. Somebody needs to come and put power in before it gets cold over there. Pause. And you're all going to go to bed in the cold because you're silly. And you two have probably both walked right past it. Oh, yes, you did. Go put the little energy crystals in the little energy machine that makes it so you don't freeze to blooming death. In the night. Because yeah, that got a little bit chilly, especially out over there. Oh, but it's letting cold. Well, if you'd have stuck an energy crystal in. And we've got water here, so that's fine. I don't know why it says it's a bit low. Oh, it's good. We're not actually venting any stuff out into anywhere. Door is locked, so there's no vents on it. No vents on it. They're all closed. That's the wrong thing I'm looking at. Give me a door, give me the vents one there. Oh, so it's that one. Yeah, nothing coming out, nothing going in there. They're fine. Yeah, so don't know why that middle section's a little bit low. Oxygen comes out of there. Let's make it quicker to get you in and out of places, eh? Anybody gets frostbite, I'm not opening medical wing for you. You can have bits dropped off first before I do that. Oh, that's gotta go, yes. I've got 6 rods left, so that's another 3 refuelings. I'd better keep the water there, don't I? Although we are starting to run low on the old water now. It's speedy, speedy through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zoom, 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 zoom. Get to work. We buy these really crunchy bags of crisps. So my current channel eat a crunchy bag of crisps really quietly. Just eat them. Let's go a bit quicker than that, because, you know. Hello, number 2, thank you. Keep forgetting it's F keys for speedy up and speedy down. Where's my researchers? Here they come, straight for the research benches. Look at that, somebody actually late taking that. I'm going for a spacesuit because why? Really, temperature's a little bit hot. It's 42 degrees. Oh God, they're not pleasing them, is there? Go away. There should be wanting AC units put in there, won't you? Switch you back to normal then. Oh, hold on. You went to here, then decided to go put a spacesuit on, then came back, picked your box up, took it to the power core in your spacesuit. You then come back out, took your spacesuit off, walked back in here, picked up your things to take to the other power core, and realised it was too warm, so you'd walk back round to put your spacesuit on to come back in. Let's put one of them there, please. And I'm going to assign both jobs to you. Because you're an idiot. Yes. You accept. That you accept. Can I do one at a time? Don't go take your space. See, I suppose that is a bit warmer. No, 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 no. You're not getting away. Not that easily. Where's bed gone? No, good. Let you off. Couldn't see you. Your coat melded into background at Dewberry. Seeing as you're constructing, you might as well build yourself your own door. That way you're not going to walk 8 miles when you decide, oh, I need to go put crystals in here. Right. Why are we not transferring anything? Oh, I can't turn the blooming jukebox off, that's a shame. Where's the airlock blocked? Right, can I save the whole airlock? No, that's a shame. What are you doing? Right, you're not working over there anymore. Get over here. Where are you going? Work. What do you think you're going to do? Don't ask where to go. You are working industry. There's no industry to work. There's only researchers that don't need to do that. Priority. What are you doing? You are not a researcher. Get down here. Oh, it's Hendrix. Oh, God, I thought you were Monique. Fine, yeah, you go do stuff. What the heck's Monique? Really? Right, does anybody want to sleep over here? Of course you can do. You can either prioritise or make it available. Okay. So you've got bed, food, work. What's the point of having all that on? Bed, food, work. Bed, food, work. Hey, works for me. And if it gets you all doing stuff faster, that was weird. You may work over here, but we need to prioritise. No, better not prioritise you, anyway. Oh, you, because otherwise you just stay over here. Not over there because it's a jukebox. It's a jukebox. Sure, yeah, let's shut it all down. Events, please. Close the bit at the side a bit. Close that. Close that. Close that. Yeah, maybe I'm going to lock you out of there. That's it. You're done. Which means I can set that to normal. That one to normal. And shut everything else down. You're down here to unload everything. It's everything in there. That can't have onto it. That needs to stop. Let's sort the power out then. We only need this room, so you could sever. You can cut them out. Cut that. You only need to bring power in from there. That's this room. Yeah, we're going to need you still linked, but that's fine. Don't need anything else. Let it all go. We've got heating, we've got oxygen. Select all, no, make sure everything is going over. Yeah, from here to the Agamemnon. Here we can send about 4 over because we're not going to need that much. Send 3 of them over. And that can be your day in the cold. Yes, enjoying your little self there. You can't get at your jukebox, you can't get at the couch. You, do it. Oh God, there's a pile of them. You, do it. No, right, I'm just gonna stand there and force you to do it all day. I don't care if you... Oh, is it getting cold over there? Do you know what? This'll keep you working. Filling the airlock up, yes. Okay, let's get her to put that in. And you can put... Where have we gone? You can put that in. So we're looking. Got loads of room, look. Did you get on the ship? You get on the ship. Who's in that? Nobody. Good. Oh, did you miss a bit of bedtime because you wouldn't do something? Oh. Oh. And guess what you'll be doing tomorrow? And if we speed through the night, you'll get that even quicker without realising it, won't you? Yeah, you're going to get up, there's going to be no jukebox because, well, you're dawdling. Chunk, 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 chunk. And let's make sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Hey, hold on. How many people are on that? There's only one person on that show. Or have you opted to stay over there and not help over on the cold, dark and desolate ship? I see. That's a lot to go through for one person, and you stood in the corner. Guess what? You're going to be very, very busy. No, give me that. Give me the assign button. Give me that. And go. Is that somebody else coming over? No. But I'm sure people can work over here. You are... Who? No, who's that one? Just, you know, Monique. I think Monique needs some help over here. So, Neil, you can come over. Alfie, you can come over. You're not going to work on that shape. Get your butts over here. Just look, she's now just stood doing absolutely nothing in the corner when there's that to be loaded. That's called work, dear. Yes. Guess what? That's called work as well. Keep walking past and I will open the airlock. Oh, Monique. Give me Monique. And give me Monique. Guess what, Monique? You get to do it again. What's left? So quite a bit. I think you're going to be working all night. Yes. Right. Assign. 1. Go do it. 2. Go do it. 3. Go do it. Right, I'm bored. Stop. And stop. What else is on? That. Stop. In fact, shut it all down. I've had enough. Don't care. Power. That's it, we're just done. That's all going to get cold and no oxygen unless you do what you're supposed to blooming do. I just don't believe it. I will lock the ship and draft it so you can't get on. Right, who are you? Alpha, you can go back over. You've been working good. Alfie... Which is Alfie? There. Alfie, you can come and work back over here. Because you've been walking back and forth. So you get rewarded, whoops, with going back over. Right, you are still going to load, like, but still, at least you are going to come back over. Move. Yes, the temperature get a bit cold, innit? Yes. That mean you're going to do stuff now? Nope. You. Neil's actually working now as well. We're having to tell anybody to come work. Don't want Monique. Monique's going to stay on the ship all night in the cold, and she's going to suffer for it. Yeah, one left. Not you. Accept. And Neil, you can come work over there as well. You are going to draft, and you're going to go stand over there. Well, I just check everything is gone. Bit of water. Yeah, we don't need water. And we don't need engine fuel. So the last 5 items. Can I get them on before bedtime? Probably. Presume they're going to be in... Should be nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's all in there. Right. Jobs. What do you mean there's no jobs? Let's update it. Right. Water. You do it. Energy rod. You go. Right, so you and that assign him, and that's you two done. No, you don't have to work on the ship anymore. Go. Right. Get on the ship. You. Okay, undraft. No jobs, everything's out. That. Select it all, throw it out. I don't care what we got left in. You've got that. There you go, that's your job. Like it's saying there isn't a job there for you. That says there's an energy rod in there. Is that full? Shuttle, why are you not going over and collecting all the stuff? Dock with that. Oh, seriously? Right, jobs, assign, you, go. Yes, you're going to stand in the cold dark corner because I'm fed up with you. Oh, but I don't want to do that job. Well, you got stuck with it now, haven't you? Everything's gone. If we had engines we could jump, but we don't, so... Are you cold? Are you lonely? Is it hard to breathe? Maybe it'll work next time. And get off ship. There's nothing there for us. Hello? Really? That's your favourite corner to walk into, isn't it? The Monique corner. That's what we're going to call that. The Monique corner. Right. I don't suppose we've got any chance of flying this thing, have we? Well, I don't know, everything's over. So if it's going to take 800 per engine, what's 3,400 divided by 8? Because I have no idea. Well, 3 engines are going to make, let's call it 1,000 a piece. So I need what, 4 engines? No, because that's 200 showing it. So I need 5 engines. That's just unfair. 5 engines are consuming. Well, when I got to 14 fuel left. Now, of course, some people wouldn't work. I need a small ship. Don't want to have to build 5 engines and use 5 lots of fuel. Well, it'd be 10 when I actually stick 2 in each. Research is actually not that far off. What are we missing? Data 40 research. That could be doable. That could be doable. But that'll have to wait for the next episode. So, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Join us on the next episode. Until then, see you later.